I'm just now realizing my rope has actually got like a green tint to it now. I know that I have like the greenish hook now, which is cool. I did not realize that I had the green hook, even though I've been playing with it this entire time. I'm very curious, other than the achievement, which is going to be awesome, and I'm probably actually going to add it to my Steam showcase just because it's a pretty difficult achievement to get. And I really like this game, so I want to add it. But other than the achievement, I'm curious what kind of reward I'm going to get. Am I going to get another hook? Am I going to get another difficulty mode? I don't know. But I am very excited to find out. This is suboptimal. I should go in the inside. Maybe on the outside, actually. I don't remember where I was going here before. And now I'm confused. Oh, you know what? I'm remembering something bad as well. I'm remembering that... there was actually one other part that I didn't know where to go. And I just kind of fell and got lucky and caught myself on something. And I don't think the odds are going to be in my favor a second time around. So I'm going to have to figure out what to do in that section. I'm trying to conjure the memory. Okay, it's the spot where you have a huge drop down in normal mode. Because the edges are like serrated or whatever. And you just kind of yeet yourself into the pit. But I don't know how I'm going to pull that off. Wow, that was confusing my eyes. I don't know how I'm going to pull that off in inverted mode. Because there is a great hook spot. Because it's, let's see. I'd have to grab onto like the semicircle spot, I think. Yes, no. The semicircle spot is like 2 drop downs before the huge drop. Which means I just would need to figure out a way to get up there safely. And I don't want to rely on the edge of the map because there's one of 2 possibilities. One, the mapper is kind and he made it so that the edges of the map, you can stand on them, which obviously you cannot normally because... Is there a heal on this? There's not. There's a heal over there. But yeah, normally you cannot stand on it because obviously you can stand on it on normal mode, which means obviously inverted platforms are no longer platforms, which turns that once platform into a abrupt drop down, which I'm really struggling to figure out how I'm gonna make it down that. There's gotta be a route, and it's possible that he made the edges standable, but I'm very, very uncertain on that, and I don't trust that he would be so kind, considering he made a game about a giant death centipede chasing you into the pits of hell. Just doesn't seem like something that he would do. This is not right. This is the part where you get stuck, so we gotta go in the middle, I think, right? Oh wait, no. Oh wait, yes. Okay, yeah. This is right. And then we just drop into the middle here and walk towards the center. Okay. It's like short-circuiting my brain to try and remember the order of things because I remember them as I do them. But going back and trying to remember them is like super confusing. This part we need to swing into the middle and safely, not safely actually drop down. Who cares if we take a little fall damage? We're gonna get some HP. And of course it spawns a centipede here. But honestly, that's low-key kind of good news because if it spawns it before we drop down in here, then we don't have to worry about it spawning on the other side, which is when it's really messed up. Because if it's on the other side, obviously, we just kind of get into a death sentence. Which I kind of wish that it was impossible for a centipede to spawn down there when you're climbing through this tube. Because, like, if it does spawn, you just die. It's literally just a death sentence. Oh, that was scary. But it is also, in a way, something that you need to learn. So I guess it's fine the way that it is. That was a mistake. And somehow I caught myself, and it was considered face smash damage instead of fall damage, which I think would have been a lot more, because that was quite the long fall, I gotta say. But fortunately, the Lady Luck is in our favor today. And we're doing quite good. I am really trying to think of what to do in those two spots. I hear a centipede right next to me. So I'm just going to drop like that. And it was quite risky, but it was pretty much the only thing I could do. But yeah, I'm just going to give up on thinking about that for now, to be honest, because I just don't have the ability to envision it in my head right now. It's just too much. Okay, this is where I died last time. Listen for the centipede. I'm not hearing the centipede right now, but that doesn't mean that he's not super close. Definitely does not mean he's not super close. There's not much I can really do here, so even though I died doing something similar before, I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna climb up top and try and work my way over to the heel. I think I can just parkour this. I missed my jump, but that's okay. I've got an awesome grappling hook. And I did make it to the heel, which is nice. I want to be on this. I'm just gonna chuck my hook. That should be fine. Oh, and this is where I was before, where I go, yeet! And it's fine. I'm going to head this direction so that I can land near or directly on the heel. And this is where I did this before, which worked out excellent for me. And then I can do this. And while it takes a little bit to climb up, I don't see any centipedes nearby, so it should be fine. And we're starting to get to that point where I'm not sure how I'm going to make it. Wait a minute. Did I already make it past the big drop down? No, I did. Okay, there's the centipede. Ow. Honestly, don't know what I expected to happen there. I threw that quite far into the distance, but we should be fine. I think this might be the big drop down. Is it? I truly cannot remember anything right now. It's interesting because I remember all of these sections of the map, and I know where I am, but I just can't string them all together in my head. I can only see one area at a time. But honestly, that's all I need. I hear a centipede, or at least I think I hear a centipede. Oh. Okay, right. This one we need to drop on the outside. This might be where I fell last time, but this time I've got a plan. Oh my god, I can't get up. I'm gonna yeet myself off the edge and throw the hook in. Okay! That was excellent. Oh, I almost killed myself, but it's fine. Okay. Rain check on myself. I need to slow down. Stop dropping before the hook lands. Stop dropping before the hook lands. Because I can and I will kill myself doing that. Okay, he very clearly just spawned in because he's literally just T-posing on me, essentially. I think this is where I need to go to the edge. which is very sad because that's literally right where he is. That was really dumb of me, and I should have lured him in, and it did seem like I couldn't stand there. But I, quite frankly, don't know how else I could have done that. I guess I could have tried to go to the other side of the thing, of the pillar, because there's probably another spot over there. But now we know for next time, and I'll see you there again. Oof. What? I can't believe I died there. What even happened? I must have hit the platform without realizing it. Oh man, now I'm just throwing. Okay, I need to lock in. I need to lock. I did literally so good on my first try. My first 2 real tries, I did so good, and now I'm just throwing. I need to lock in. I'm ready. I'm ready to win. Ow? Oh, he bit off my hook. Okay, well, I'm back. I'm just about at the part where I died last time. And I'm getting attacked by a centipede. But this time, I safely made it out to the edge. And we can stand on this, it looks like. Which is incredibly good for this. Because up until now, I thought I had no idea how to do this. Ow. Now, as you can see, our HP isn't looking the best it's ever been. And that was super scary. But yeah, no. Our HP is not feeling too hot. Which means doing things like that is extremely scary. Scarier than it should be, to be honest. And I'm not sure how exactly I can go down this safely. I need to just eat it. Leroy Jenkins! That was actually not so hard at all. That was way closer than I thought it would be. Now there is a heal right here, which makes me think that this is the correct direction to go. But it could also just be a red herring, which is very possible. And there's something down there. Okay, I remember. Oh my god. I cannot believe I got away with that. But we're doing good. This is where things start to get a bit scuffed. Because I truly do not know where to go from here. I think our best option is to stay close to the wall and hope that we find the path up. This doesn't look right, but I'm going for it. Ow! Okay. I can actually see the bottom, and by the bottom I mean the top, I guess. Oh no, this is not it. Oh wait! There's something here. This isn't it, but there's something here. And we needed to go for it. We needed to risk it or else we were just cooked. Can I throw this over there? Come on, reach. Come on. Reach. Reach. I need this. Oh, come on. Reach. Oh my god. Okay, I need to go. I can't stay here. If I stay here any longer, the centipede's gonna catch me, bro. Oh no. Oh no, there's nothing to hook on to. And the centipede's right here. I need to just go and pray. Pray. Oh man. That is so bad. Because I'm remembering how it looks, and there's literally like one line, there's like one pillar that leads into the center, and other than that, it's just like a complete free fall on the wall. So if I don't find the correct spot to go down on the wall, I'm essentially just like completely cooked. Nothing I can do about it. Which is very sad. But that was still a pretty good run. I got through everything safely. I did find the solution to our second trickiest spot. And that means that theoretically the only real threat to the run now is that spot that we died at. So I guess I will try and get there again. And hopefully this time I will be able to find a good solution to that. Or I'll just get lucky enough to actually see the path that we need to get to. Okay. We're back here again. We're again pretty close. Well, last time we were pretty close to full HP. This time we actually have full HP, which is a great sign. And we're immediately hitting what seems to be a dead end. Oh, but no, there's a little crevice here that we could fit through. This time I'm going to go this way. Hopefully there's a better route here. I think this is the wrong way. Oh god. He's already here. This is very bad. Uh-oh. Okay. It's okay. We're still doing okay. Keeping an eye out for the route, but I'm not seeing it here. So I'm gonna climb up and over. Maybe it's on this side. Oh my god, I'm still not seeing it, guys. I'm gonna have to just go. Oh no, I missed. Ah, there's like no way to see where you're going there. It's like really, really annoying. All that work just to die in the same spot again, to the same location that you just can't see. But you know what? We're gonna keep going until we get it. And that is very obviously the hardest part about this challenge, is that one location. And it's so annoying because it's right before the finish line too. But everything else I've gotten pretty consistent already. And it's just a matter of getting there time and time again as consistently as possible until we can actually find a location. Now, we are getting to like this sort of double-pronged like jump off point. And that's like, I guess, where you enter it from, but I don't really recognize it. Because the only places that I recognize from that point in the game are like thin spouts almost that you drop in there from. Because I entered through like this tiny little hole. And I feel like if I could find that tiny little hole, it would be perfect as... Bruh, come on. It would be perfect as the entrance because I know that it leads to all those little rocks that lead all the way up to the top. And then we just... Oh, come on. And then we just climb all the way up then. And then it's just a matter of finishing that last little section, which I don't think is going to be too difficult, to be honest. I think we should be able to manage it pretty well. It's not very long either, and it has a lot of things to grapple onto, so as long as we're keeping pace... we should be good. But I will see you there again, and hopefully this time we get the exit. Okay, we're just about at the... Well, we're pretty much at the point I actually forgot to grab the heal up there. But you know what? We've run out of time. This time I'm not going to go this way. This time I'm going to go this way, which is the opposite direction I've been going. And it is a dead end, so I guess it is the opposite direction for a reason. I'm still going to try and head that direction. Drop down past the dead end. Still head this way, because the way I've gone twice in a row is very clearly not the way. So hopefully it's this dead end direction. And here's a tiny little hole, which may or may not be my old route. It doesn't look like it is, to be honest, but I'm still holding out hope. Oh my god. Is this it? This might be it. I do hear the big guy right behind me, which is very nerve-wracking, but this does seem to be it. Okay, so basically we need to find where the semicircle is. We need to get to the back of the semicircle that we drop down into this part of the game. And as long as we stay on that general spot, we should be able to make it to this stone drop down side, because it is very clearly all of the drop down points are stacked on this side. I do hear him, he's literally right there, but we're getting a heal. Oh my god, I just gave myself a heart attack. And he did bite my thing off, but I was honestly anticipating that. So I was very, very emotionally prepared for that. I was actually bracing myself for that exact thing to happen. We're just about to the bottom. Looks very red down there. That's gonna slip if I land on that, I bet. Okay. Gotta calm down, gotta calm down. We're really close though. Okay. Let's do this thing. Just a little bit further. We gotta be precautious. Gotta be careful. The centipede is coming. But we do have a bit of a lead, and there's no point in rushing to avoid the centipede if I can't even hear him. If I can't hear him, it's not real, and I'm definitely not going to look up, because I definitely don't want to see him. I will survive this fall. But it definitely did stress me out nonetheless. It's my only choice! Okay. One last risk before it ends. Oh my god. I knew it was sand and I knew it wasn't going to kill me, but like, it did scare me. Oh my god, there's 3 centipedes climbing down. Oh my god. We did it though. We did it. It doesn't even give us anything, but we beat it. And it did not take that long. That was what? Maybe like an hour and 15 minutes to an hour and a half. Meanwhile, the original one took me like, I don't even know how long. Maybe 8-10 hours, possibly. Something crazy. I really struggled on that one. But knowing the map helped a lot. There was only a couple of spots that I really struggled with, and even those I was able to figure out how to reverse engineer the path based on how I go down. Going up was honestly just like not too difficult. All challenges completed. Let's go. All challenges completed. It doesn't seem like we unlocked anything, unfortunately. And there's no back button once you click difficulty select, so I do have to select normal. But all that's left at this point is sandbox mode, which I don't know if I want to try sandbox mode. We've got campaign inverted, first kill inverted. And it seems like, oh, Unleashed. They've got a new difficulty setting where you take a lot of damage. But like, I feel like there's not really a point to playing it, to be honest. We could set it to 10 centipedes, 100 movement speed, 100 movement speed far, and infinite stamina regen, and just see what happens. But I'm not too worried about trying a custom game mode just because I'm not huge into custom stuff. I feel like I like what the developers produce as what they decide should be the hardest difficulty. And I usually just go off of that, and anything more than that usually tends to just be like unfair or just kind of like dumb. But I do want to try one last thing before I close this game forever. Okay, I will say it's not actually forever. I'm hoping that the developer is working on more maps, or he's working on a workshop or something. But for the foreseeable... Holy cow! Jesus Christ! Oh my god, what the fuck? Jesus Christ, that scared the hell out of me. Oh my god, that actually scared the hell out of me. Oh my god. That's terrifying. That is nightmare inducing. I thought the rest of this game was scary, bro. That was terrifying. Jesus Christ, man. Holy. Wow, okay. I'm never doing that again. But that was Idols of Ash. It's on Steam. If you'd like to get it, it is in the description of every single video I've uploaded of this game. I really, really enjoyed it. I hope you enjoyed it too. Please like and subscribe if you enjoyed playing along this game with me. And while it may not be this game, at least for a while, hopefully some new maps come out, hopefully some workshop comes out, I don't know, but it may not be this game, but I hope to see you in the next one, and I'll see you then. Bye bye!